It is January, which means it's time. It's time for another channel update video. Man, the year is gone. The decade is gone. We're on to 2020. Man, it's weird. It is weird. It does feel really weird to say that out loud. It also feels really weird not to hear my own voice through the headphones, but I took them off because there's no need for me to wear them. Because I can hear my voice like this too. It just sounds like it's a very different kind of experience, I guess. I hope there's nothing making any sound because I wouldn't be able to tell right now. But I don't think it has anything that's potentially like standing an alert or anything. So it should be fine. It should be fine. But I wouldn't be able to hear it. I wouldn't even be able to apologize. But anyway, it is January 2nd, one day late on the channel update, which I usually am. Yeah, New Year's Day is just never really a good day to record. Yeah. So here we are. Here we go. Happy New Year, if you haven't heard me say it yet, even though I've said it in a few different places. So chances are you've already heard me say it or read me write it, type it, say it. I don't know what you want to substitute there. So yeah, let's look back. Let's start the new year by looking back at the old year, looking back at 2019. What did we do? What did we do in the last year? We did a lot of things, a lot of sort of different things, and bingo, which is not a very different thing overall, but sort of the lifeblood of the channel in a way. Even though there was a distinct downturn in the second half of the year, not in terms of the amount of bingo I played, but in like views and stuff, and it did pick up towards the end of the year, which is interesting. Don't know why, but it did. So I don't know. We'll see. What did we do numbers wise this year? Views 290. It says 0.3, but it's 290. It's rounded up, which is a plus of 28% over last year, or well, not last year, 2 years ago, or 2018, which I think was a high for sure. So plus 28% is pretty significant, I would say. Lots of views. Watch time in hours is 23.9, rounded up. It's 23,891 hours. How many days is that? Well, if it were 24,000, it would be easier. It would be easier to do the math, but you can get a pretty good estimate, I guess, as to how many days that is. That's a lot of time, and that's a plus of 50%. So views up 28%, but watch time up 50%, which means that the average watch time must be up too, which is good. Which means the content is engaging and the people watching are actually, not just clicking in and watching 3 seconds and leaving. At least not the majority. Subscribers is interesting. We have a plus of 106, which is not a lot. Like for the longest time, we were growing at the rate of about not quite 200 a year for the last, I don't know. I think maybe starting in 17, 18 was always kind of like that. It was always about 100 per half year or something. I think that's what it was. Yeah, and that's down 55%. In 2018, we gained 235, and this year last year we only gained 106 subscribers, which I don't know. It still got us over the 1,000 subscriber, threshold, but I'm not sure why that is. I did have probably just as much variety as last year in the content, so I don't really know. It just seems significant. A drop of 55% seems significant, and I don't really know if I should care about it or not. But yeah, so that's the rough outline for the channel. I don't think. Let me see. Is there any day? The lowest viewed day has 187 views. I think all the other days are 200 plus views days. So that's pretty great. Because yeah, I remember maybe in 2017, I was still really happy with 200 views per 48-hour period, and now we've basically doubled that, so or more than doubled it even. So that's great. Top videos of the year. What's your guess? Put your guess in the comment right now. Don't cheat. Let me know. What's the most viewed video released this? Oh no, just I think it's not just released this year. So or throughout the history of the channel, which video got the most views in 2019? So it could be a 2013 video. It's not, but it could be. Give me your best guess. And then like view count and watch time is going to be a very different outcome here. I'm going to guess. So the top video for view count of the year 2019 on my channel is Antichamber Minecraft Puzzle Map Episode 1, released on the 22nd of May last year. With a total view count of 3,005 views, which is a lot for my channel. That's pretty significant, actually, yeah. In second place, Crimson Torrent Episode 1, released in March, 15th of March, has 1,759 views for the year. The Twist Labs Episode 1, released in November 2017, actually, that's an old one, has 1,681, and then in the fourth spot, Ruby Caverns Episode 1, released in November of 2018, has 1,388 views, and then to round out the top 5, I guess, Totality, released February 2nd, 2019, but Episode 3, not Episode 1, which is weird. Like, you know, like Episode 1, Episode 1, Episode 1, Episode 1 are the top 4, and then Episode 3 of a different one where Episode 1 is not in the top 5, is in the 5 slot. Interesting. 1,209, just narrowly beating out 2 more Twist Labs episodes, or one and one. There's a bit of a drop off there. So yeah, that's interesting, I guess. But that's view count, and if you go to the watch time, it's gonna be a slightly different story. We have Antichamber still in the number 1 slot, so that was my best video this year, judging by popularity at least. 144.1 hours. That's a lot of time, but not a lot of average duration actually. And then in the number 2 and 3 slots, I think that would have been some guesses. If I had to guess, it would have been one of those. It's seed 553446 and seed 583452. So weekly seed practice seeds that probably took long, and that's why they got a lot of watch time. And then Horrify Episode 1, which makes me happy. That's in the 4th slot there in the watch time ranks. And then another, oh no, it's Bonus Blind Blackout 115, which I don't specifically remember which one that is, but it's got a lot of views, or a lot of watch time too. 117, 123, so 3 Bonus Blind Blackouts in a row there. Interesting. But I think, yeah, that's mostly it. One more thing I'm gonna bring up is view agenda. It is interesting to me because of the discrepancy there. So views are 74.4% male and 25.6% female, but the watch time is 52.2% female and 47.5% male. So even though there's like a 3-to-1 view discrepancy in favor of the male audience, the watch time is actually slightly in favor of the female viewership, which is interesting. So the women are actually watching more percentage-wise of the videos, which I don't know what that means. Maybe that's just... I don't know. I do not know. I can't really read into that. Stupid. I hate that guy. Stupid bike. So loud. You can definitely hear it. I don't have my headphones on, but I know the mic picks it up. Hate him. And then all the other stuff, geography and stuff, it's just useless, really. And then even the gender stuff, I don't know how much that really is still reliable because of all the, like, you know, the changed EU law stuff for like storing like personalized data and stuff. So I don't know. I think the US percentage is accurate. Like 35.8% of views are US and 45.1% of watch time is from the US. And then all the other countries, I'm not sure if that's reliable info. But yeah, that's just there are a lot of hours missing. And like for the 100% for the 23.9 thousand hours. Anyway, so that's it. That's like the statistics part of the channel update. What did we do this year? We did a lot of things. We played a lot of bingo. There might have been, I don't know. I think I missed some days, but yeah, basically bingo every day. There were definitely more than 300 bingo episodes going up this year. We played some CTM stuff. We played Crimson Torrent. We played Totality, which is sort of CTM-y, but not really. We played Diversity 3, which is sort of CTM-y, but not really. And then obviously Horrify to round out the year. It was a great long map, lots of fun. Lots of challenge too. It was good. Diversity 3 obviously a highlight as well. I want to just, brush that off as something CTM-y. No, it was a significant map, definitely like a one to remember. But all those other ones too, I liked Totality, I liked Crimson Torrent, even though that was really frustrating. That was a hard map too. What else did we do? Kelly and I played some co-op games. We played TikTok, A Tale for Two. We played We Were Here 2. And we're gonna play We Were Here together sometime soon. Not sure when, but soon. We're probably also gonna pick up another CTM. Some have been brought up as a possibility, one especially. What's it called? Weaves of Fate or something? It's on the list, I'm not sure. It seems to be a very, very long map and a kind of hard map, so I don't know if we're gonna go like right into that. And then obviously, whenever Render comes out with his next CTM, we're gonna do that too. It's just a matter of him getting it done, but he's working on it, I'm sure. I've read some things, I think, on Twitter. What else did we do this year? Long Dark episode 3, Crossroads Elegy, very good game. Really happy that continued. Looking forward to episode 4. Might do some Survivor stuff on stream, not sure yet. I've said that 2 years ago too, and I never really did. I think it was one stream of me playing Long Dark. I don't think that still exists. That's gone. What else did we play? We played some puzzle games. Most recently, Quern, Untying Thoughts. We played Baba Is You, definitely a highlight. One of my favorite games. Not just of the year, but just one of my favorite games ever, I think. It's just a really good game. Very hard too. What else did we do? Snakebird was this year. That was hard too. Less rewarding in a way. Like Baba and like even like Quern and other like first person, exploration puzzle games, they just feel a lot more rewarding than Snakebird did. Snakebird was just tough. But then never really felt like, oh, I figured it out. It was just, oh yeah, well, okay, this is that, and then you moved on. Which is weird. That might be more about me than about the game. Or it might be more about the game than it is about me. I can't really tell. But some people definitely like echoed that sort of opinion on it. It's just a different type of puzzle, I guess, or these like very like movement type things, which like very precise. Like I don't know. It's just a different kind of puzzle for sure. What else did we do? There must be more. It's been a long year. What was this like early this year or last year? Yeah, I'll never get it right. What did we do early in the year? I'm trying to remember. I'm forgetting something important. I'm sure of it. I played Discard. That was a good short little game. Obviously, the Advent calendar was fun this year with Gileo's challenges and riddles and stuff. That was good. Better than last year, for sure. Project Zelda, very recently, early December. That was a great map 2. Looking forward to episode 2 of that. Gonna play that whenever it comes out. What else? Scroll faster. Lumina was a decent game that I got for free. Not the best, but it was still a nice experience. Not my favorite puzzle game ever, but good. Anachronist, that's one that I definitely shouldn't forget. So maybe Latest first for release game thing. Very, very fun. Definitely worth checking out. If you haven't watched me play, go buy and play it yourself instead, and then watch me play. What else did we do? There must be more stuff. Some short puzzle maps. The Minus comes to mind. What else did we do? This is just all horrifying bingo. It's nothing. If I we didn't do anything. Snakebird, yes, mentioned that already. Robo Instructors, which I haven't finished yet, but I do plan to go back to. But I don't know. Like these programming type games, they always just sort of like I'm in the mood for them, and then I play them a bunch, and then I'm just really over them really quickly too. I don't know. Also, a very specific type of puzzle too. Yeah, The Room 3, that was a good game. Definitely enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, we were here. Fidelio Incident, that was good too. Maybe a little bit different than what we usually play on the channel because it was less puzzle and more like a story-based exploration adventure game. But it was still, I don't know, it was interesting. It was a good experience, I think. It was very atmospheric and the story was good. The twist was good. I liked that one. Definitely did. Yeah, Emerald Chambers has come up already, I think, in the top list, right? Or is it Ruby Caverns? One of them came up. Might go back. I think that was updated too, but I never really got around to taking a look at it. The year just sort of ended so fast. It was October and then it was over. Don't really know how that happened, but it did. Yeah, Diversity, Baba Is You. We've mentioned all of those. I want to go further back. Take me back more. My phone is loading so slowly. Which update is that? April. Okay, so we're in the first quarter now. Bingo and Baba, Crimson Torrent. 7 Billion Humans, that was a good one too. Very enjoyable. We did a lot of things really. It was a very productive year. Finished a lot of games. Made a lot of progress on Bingo. In terms of getting better at Bingo. The Eyes of Aura, that was a pretty good game too. A little bit more in the vein of Quern, I think. Kind of linear, and you have to really pay attention to everything, like close detail. Yeah, that's the one. I knew there was one more big thing. The Last Hope, Curse of Gennady. That was early in the year. Now, it all came back to me. Spiel mit Steel's magnum opus. Very, very good map. Really hope there'll be more still, even though I'm not sure. So yeah. And then we streamed a bunch, not quite as much as I wanted to, which is just, you can just always assume that's the case. We'll see. I don't want to really set any specific goals for amounts of streams or something like that. But I'll try my very best to do more streams, especially now with like the subscriber stuff on Twitch. I want to give people a chance to resub at least. So I have to do a couple streams a month at least. I'll try my very best. What else is new? Well, yeah, channel memberships launched in September. So you can join the channel for $4.99 or euro if you're somewhere else in the world, and I don't remember the conversion rates, the currencies. I'm still planning on launching like a server for Twitch subscribers and YouTube members, and there might be a different way for like non-paying people to somehow join, but I'm not really sure how I'm gonna implement that because I don't know. Like our community is not that big. And I do want to incentivize subscribing and joining the channel on YouTube. So I don't know. Still not sure. I also don't really know what kind of which host. If you're a server host, give me a server for free. I'll put your stuff somewhere. I'll put your link somewhere. It's a good deal. Trust me. I don't want to pay. No, I just haven't figured out who to go with yet. And like where to put the server and all of that. And I don't know. It's just work. I don't want to deal with it right now. December has been a pretty stressful month overall. Lots of recording and lots of other stuff too, family stuff, Christmassy stuff. And right now I'm just sort of like coasting, which is why there's only one video a day too. But it'll pick back up soon, I'm sure. I feel the itch to start playing something new. I just don't know where I'm gonna start yet. Coming up for the year, this brings us right to that point of the channel update. Myst 3, Myst 4 are in my library and will be played this year. Maybe back to back, maybe not back to back. Depends on how well. If 3 goes well, then probably there's a good chance that 4 follows right away. And if 3 is not that great of an experience for some reason, then 4 might be pushed back a bit. And also it depends on if something else comes out or maps are released. Yeah, I already mentioned we were here together. Definitely gonna break out with Kileo soon-ish. And then, more CTM stuff. I don't know, maybe some short CTMs, or maybe just hop right back into a big one, a long one. I'm not sure. We'll see. Other games, I don't know. Let me pull up Steam. What's in my list here still? Not that much. Superland, maybe. I think that's something I'm gonna do. And I don't know. I have some like Cody hacky games, and then Gen is still something I should go back to, and Robo Instructors is something I should go back to. And then there are those Sectronics games I haven't played. Oh, what are they called? I forgot. I haven't played TIS 100 and Space Cam. Yeah, and then there's Opus Magnum, right? That's one of them. And then the other one was called Moric Synthes or something. Is that right? I can't find it now. Yeah. I don't have those yet, those last two. Not sure if I'm going to pick them up this year. We'll see how it goes. Also depends on like sales and stuff. There's always like if something is really cheap, there's a good chance. It's a good chance I'll pick it up. Bingo for now is just continuing as is, I think. There's no, I don't know. I still want to get us up 20. I would personally really like going back to the collab stuff with Brian, but that, that's up to Brian basically. Like, yeah. And I mean, I don't know, no pressure or anything, but whenever he wants to go back to bingoing, I'm in right away. So hoping that's going to be this year, because yeah, as promised, we're going to get the sub 20 in 2020, right? Oh no, what was it, sub 20 before 2020? But you never really heard me say before the end of 2020. Like that, it was just always really quickly the way I said it, so you didn't hear it. But I always said sub 20 before the end of 2020. So we still have almost a full year to keep that promise, and you can't prove that I'm lying. Well, you kind of can, but not really. There you go. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I don't have any specific goals. I just want to keep improving. I don't know. Which is not a great goal, to be perfectly honest, because it's very vague and hard to measure success, and then it's easy to get frustrated with stuff like that. But I like where we're at bingo wise. I like where I'm at bingo wise. I like the progress we've made. I feel good about it. That's mostly it. I don't know. Maybe something happens. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we get the sub 20 soon, and then I'll feel inspired to set a new goal of whatever. I don't know. Obviously, the goal could just be to set a new personal best. But I don't know. Ours don't like that. It's not catchy, right? It's not like a sub 20 before the end of 2020. So I don't know. What would be catchy would be like 20 sub 20s in 2020. I would really like that, but that's impossible. That's impossible. It's not impossible. I guess I just have to play probably like a couple thousand runs this year. I don't know. It doesn't seem like a good idea. So just gonna keep bingo going the way it's going, or it's been going for a while. And then who knows? Like, no promises it's gonna stay the same for the entirety of the year, but for now it's gonna stay the same. Minecraft maps, yeah. Whenever I see something, I'm gonna give it a shot. I actually have one map that I should be playing soon. It's a sequel to some maps I've played like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. It's not done though, so it's like a beta test sort of thing, but I don't mind. I think I did that for the last map by Let's Taco is the map maker, and it's the Witch series. Like it was the Witch 2, and it was like Witch Hunter, I think. I don't really remember the specifics, but they were all decent maps. They were good. I enjoyed them. So I'm gonna give that a shot. See how that goes. And then yeah, I mean, I'll always keep an eye out on like puzzle maps, especially, and then CTMs and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to have a slot on the upcoming Minecraft server, make sure to, if you can afford to at least, subscribe on Twitch or join the channel here on YouTube. Also, if you have any input on that, sort of, yeah, I don't know. There's so many server hosts. It's a mess. And some of them are really cheap, but cheap is only one factor. I also want like reliable, and I don't want to have like limited traffic or hard drive space or anything like that. I don't want to have to worry about it. I just want to put it up and let it run forever, basically. And we probably don't need like to pay for a lot of slots or whatever, because there probably won't be that many people playing at the same time. Even if you get a good chunk of people on the whitelist. So yeah, community is not that big, basically. So I don't know. Might go with a cheap option somewhere and just see how it goes. But not sure yet. Not sure yet. If you have any input, feel free. If you have any game suggestions, also down below in the comments, let me know. Minecraft maps, any other ideas? I think we should do a mod pack at some point this year. Not sure what kind of mod pack, and not sure what kind of, like, stream it or make a series or like, I don't know, but something. I feel like we haven't done modded in a while. And RL Craft, I looked at it, but man, it's it doesn't run very well for once. Maybe I'll give it another shot. But it seems a little annoying. And I'm not sure how much patience I have for it. But yeah, I don't know. I did say I would give it a shot. And then I couldn't get it to run at all, but I tried again like last week. And it ran okay. Not great, but better. It was not super spinny. Which it was before it's just like I couldn't fight or do anything. It was just always spinning me in circles. Which is the same problem we had with Fullcraft too, thinking back when we streamed that. When did we stream that? It was also long ago, right? Was that last year? I'm not sure. Maybe we go back to Project Sacrifice at some point, or The Chosen. Kind of want to give that another shot, maybe. And then other than that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do want to maybe... I'll say it here so it's official. I want to maybe make a map. I think I want to make a CTM map. A mini CTM map, or like a... Not mini, maybe a short is better. But I'm not sure yet. Like Leo and I talked about that like 2 years ago, I think, or 3 years ago even. And it never really... We had an idea too, but never really done... we never really did anything with it. And like I'm way out of the loop in terms of commands and stuff again, so I'd have to sort of start from scratch there, see how things work again. I don't know. It could be fun. And for CTM, we don't need that much tech. It's mostly like builds and then mob spawning and then balancing and loot and stuff. So I don't know. But yeah, might go back to that idea. And I think that's all. I think that's everything. So yeah, thanks everyone for a really good 2019 in terms of the channel at least, and in terms of bingo. Other than that, I'm glad 2019 is over. But in terms of YouTube, it's been a pretty fine year. And the Twitch stuff, we had some good streams there too. It wasn't a bad year in terms of producing content for the internet at large. So that's nice. Let's see if we can keep it up. See if it can keep growing. Maybe we should set some lofty goals. Sure, let's set some lofty goals. 10,000 subs until the end of the year. 1,000 subs for Kileo until the end of the year. Whatever, I don't care. I want 1 million views. I want 20 sub 20s, you know? There you go. All of those are definitely real goals and not at all me just kind of having fun at the end of the channel update, which has been going on for a long while, so we should really wrap it up. But yeah, that's it. Once again, Happy New Year. Hope you have a good 2020. Hope you had a good start to the year already. Hope your 2019 was fun. In some ways, at least. Hope we'll have an even better 2020. Let's hope things just keep getting better and bigger. and whatever. So yeah, that's that. That's everything. That's all. That's really it. Man, no snow. Otherwise, I would be outside, by the way. But it's just kind of cold and dark now, so this is better for sure. Yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And by it, I mean everything. All of 2019 on the channel. Hope you'll enjoy all of 2020 as well. Thanks for everyone who likes and comments and all of that. It's really nice. Even though I've been bad about getting back to comments and stuff, like replying and reacting to some things. Still have some stuff in my inbox I haven't really looked at. But yeah, I do still appreciate all the interactions and, everyone on Discord and following me on Twitter and everything and everywhere. I do really appreciate it. I'm very grateful. And I'll see you soon with something more gamey than this. This is very boring. Maybe. I think so. Anyway, that's it. Bye-bye.